Yo, what's up, guys? I pray that you're all doing well. Today, we're going to be talking about the announcement made by TEKKEN regarding the TWT 2026 and EWC 2026 circuits. Now, a lot of people aren't talking about this besides the pro players, so I thought I'd make a video and just go through things, you know? So, first, we're going to start off with TWT 2026. So, it's going to kick off May 1st, which is Evo Japan. This will kick off both TEKKEN World Tour and the EWC circuit. And it's going to end November 15th, 2026 in Tiger Uppercut, which is always usually the last event of the tour. So we have a little roadmap here as well. April 2026, TWT 2026 player registration opens and Dojo submissions open. May 1st, of course, the tour starts. November 15th, tour ends. And it says early 2027 is when the LCQ and finals will take place. So this year's global finals is different, and I kind of like this format. So there's going to be a total of 36 players qualified. This time 16 players qualify from the global leaderboard. Before it was 20, but this time it's 16. The difference is there's also 3 players. The players that win a Master Plus event, which is Evo Japan, Evo USA, and Evo France, they'll automatically qualify as well. They're still doing the regional leaderboard where 15 players qualify, and the champion of EWC 2026, EWC I think takes place around August. So whoever wins that automatically qualifies for finals, and of course it's the same as this year's LCQ where only 1 player qualifies. I like this personally because you're rewarded more for winning like Master Plus. And let's just say like people that win Master Plus, it could be like, I don't know, let's just say someone from Ivory Coast or Pakistan travels to a Master Plus event and they win, and it's hard for them to get visas to travel elsewhere. They will be like happy and kind of content knowing that they've qualified just from winning a Master Plus event. And I think that's how it always should have been. I think this is a really good change. Of course, they've also released the rest of the schedule, like the master events only. So of course, there's all the Master Plus events in blue, and the rest are all the master events. The schedule pretty much looks the same as last year's. Yeah, it pretty much looks the same. There's just a few changes, whereas like Versus Fighting is now a master event, and Greece is not a master event, and also Australia is not a master event. Some interesting changes. I'm going to talk about the changes to point allocation. So it says here, based on player workload and competitive realities, the point slots reflected on the global leaderboard will merge Master Plus and Master categories, allowing up to the top 4 results to be counted. Top points from up to 4 Master Plus Master events combined, whereas for TWT it was only 1 Master Plus event and up to 2 Master events. So it's going to allow you to combine points from Master Plus and Master events, which I think is a really good change. And of course, they've also talking about Challenger events, but there's no schedule released yet. For this circuit, there's only going to be 2 challenges that count towards your top results and your points. So that's a change, an interesting change. About dojos. Now, dojos we have to talk about because there's been a lot of people cheating in dojos. So it says here the dojo category consists of community-based tournaments where points are awarded through applications and approvals submitted by local tournament organizers. Until now, dojo events have been operated under a system built on the good faith and autonomy of the fighting game community. However, we have received reports suggesting that in certain regions, some dojo events may have engaged in misconduct, such as artificially inflating participant numbers. As a result of investigations, events where clear evidence of misconduct was confirmed have been excluded from point eligibility. So this basically means they're conducting investigations in the 2025 circuit where a lot of people were cheating and inflating numbers and whatnot, which has caused for them to try and change the dojo regulations, which is good, which I'm going to get into. At the same time, many cases involve speculation, misunderstandings, or circumstantial evidence. This presents an ongoing challenge how to operate and make judgments while maintaining the core dojo principle of trust in the FGC and the policy of no punishment without clear proof. Now, regulation changes. So the dojo category has been one of the defining features of TEKKEN World Tour since the 2019 season. It serves as a form of cultural infrastructure of the Tekken series, where community enthusiasm has even contributed to the creation of playable characters. In order to ensure this cornerstone system is not undermined by a small number of violations or allegations and remains sustainable, TWT 2026 will introduce improvements and changes to dojo regulations and moderation rules. The number of checkpoints required for point issuance will be significantly increased. Only dojo events approved through a stricter review process will be eligible for points in TWT 2026. Detailed application requirements and moderation policies will be announced at a later date. I think this is fantastic. This is what we've needed, like more stricter reviewing and policies in regards to dojos. Maybe having to stream the entire dojo, having to stream every match potentially, having to also have a cam for the dojo. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think the dojo process right now is you just have to stream the top 8, which I think is not good at all because a lot of people can cheat. So yeah, I think I like what they're doing here. This is really good. And they're talking a bit about their philosophy. Tekken World Tour has grown alongside the passion of the Tekken FGC. Without the FGC, Tekken World Tour would not exist. Ensuring the sustainability of the competitive scene has always been our core mission. With these policy enhancements, the barriers to hosting dojo events may increase for organizers and operators, and as a result, the total number of dojo events may decrease. However, restricting community activity is not our intention. By improving and evolving the system, we aim to ensure fairness and transparency and to continue developing Tekken World Tour together with the FGC. We sincerely ask for your understanding and cooperation. So again, I really like this. You know, they're just saying that it might be harder for some TOs and scenes, local scenes, to get dojos. But again, as long as they abide by the strict policies that Bandai Namco has set out for the 2026 circuit, all will be fine, you know. And I like this, you know. I think dojos is such a great idea, but it's a shame that people used it to their advantage, you know. But yeah, it just says here as well, only 2 dojos will count towards your global leaderboard placement. Before it was 4 in TWT 2025. I think regional is still the same. It's still going to be 6 for regionals. As you can see here, this is the point system. So Master Plus and Master top 4 placements, Challenger 2 placements, Dojo 2 placements for the global leaderboard, and regional is still top 6 placements. But of course, there's going to be stricter policies, and they're going to be reviewing it a lot more stricter, I guess. As outlined in the category descriptions above, TWT 2026 will introduce changes to the point systems for both the global leaderboard and the regional leaderboards. In particular, significant changes will be made to the global leaderboard. Detailed point tables for each category will be announced at a later date. The key changes are summarized below. But yeah, this is like the main rundown, I guess, of the global leaderboard and the regional leaderboard for TWT. Let's talk about EWC now. So EWC, they literally announced just off the bat, straight after Tekken World Tour Finals, that the top 8 from the TWT 2025 Global Finals will earn qualification for EWC. So some of the players like Lohai, Manja, Berzine, Arthur, those guys have already qualified for EWC 2026, sorry. And of course, the winner of EWC 2026 will earn qualification for the Tekken World Tour 2026 Global Finals. So here's like the events which will allow you to qualify for EWC, with more to be announced later. Again, I think this is really good that EWC and TWT are becoming more joint. This puts more significance and importance on Tekken World Tour as well. So sponsors will be more interested in sponsoring pros for a longer term, because, you know, if you qualify for TWT and you make the top 8, it could potentially qualify you for the next year as well, you know, for EWC. So again, I think this is a great initiative. I really like the changes that Bandai Namco is implementing. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of these changes to dojos, to Tekken World Tour, to EWC. And yeah, overall, guys, I am really happy with these changes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.